What's going on, friends? It's good old friend Jesse Lee here. These plants are going nuts. These from seed to what you see now in 6 weeks. I'm not shitting you. A lot of people are like, oh, my plants are only this big and they're only 6 weeks old. No, I'm telling you, this is only maybe 2 weeks old. He got planted late. But no, I'm telling you guys, from seed to this in 6 weeks, it is nuts. So yeah, it is just crazy. It is a beautiful overcast day, so it's a perfect day to start hardening them off. We are going to be planting some parsley. I know it's backwards because of the camera. Some oregano, and for the kitties, some catnip. We already have down there some cilantro going crazy. So let's flip you around and show you these beauties. And some of them are already splitting and budding. And we're not going to touch them, are we? No, because the people that know what we're doing, like me and you, know not to touch them buds, because them little buds are going to turn into peppers. And by clipping them and topping them, you're just pushing it back a month, which a month I don't have. So yeah, we're not going to do that, are we? No, we're not. So let's turn you around and get ready for some action. Alright, friends. This is a UFO pepper. We already have some mother peppers in there. 2 of them actually, and we're going to keep them babies in there. And they're split. They are split there, and it's splitting again. And there's more peppers in there. This is a UFO. I'm telling you guys, this is six weeks, and this is at least, I'd say it's about 11 inches, almost a foot tall. And it's only 6 weeks old, And I have them in seed starting Miracle-Gro. And from the moment I started seeing, I had the cotyledons. From the moment I started seeing these first set of leaves, I started giving them Miracle-Gro water soluble. I gave them three of the little round scoops per 1 gallon of water, and I just kept giving it to them. I gave it to them every third water, so I'd water them with the Miracle-Gro, and then just water, and then Miracle-Gro, water, Miracle-Gro. But no, this guy is doing beautiful. This plant, I have a second one too, because I'm doing 2 of them, but he's not. He's a little smaller, but it's okay. But this plant doesn't get a lot of the side nodes. I've grew this guy before. He just doesn't do that, So we got the Jimmy Nardello right here, and he's already getting some little buds in there on him, and it's hard to see, but there's some buds in there, and he's getting ready to split as well. And this guy's, you can see there's double sets of leaves, so he's just about ready to split. These Jimmy Nardellos are really good sweet peppers. This is the pepperoncini. Again, this one and the paprika got planted late. These guys just got planted, and look here, you can already see these guys already got side nodes on them. These guys are only 2-3 weeks old, so from seed to this in 2 or 3 weeks, roughly. I mean, it's hard to keep track because I got them all at different times, so it's hard to keep track of the exact dates of when I planted them, but roughly about 3-ish weeks. Problem is there's not enough room in here to put them all, so they're not getting adequate light. But most of these are going outside here. Most of these are going in their grow bags out here in the next 7 days. This is the this is my wonderful, wonderful warthog. Some of the leaves have a little leaf curl. That's okay. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the Matthew Arthur warthog, doing very well. Let's put him over there. Big, massive leaves. Not getting much side nodes yet, but I have a feeling that once I put him in some Miracle-Gro soil and put some shake and feed and everything in there, he'll do pretty good. He hasn't split or got anything yet, but he's got these big massive leaves, big bumpy leaves. Like I said, a little leaf curl underneath, so I have a feeling that's just because they're just kind of all cramped in here. Like I said, it's just kind of hard to, hang on a second. Sorry guys, trying to get these guys back in here, like, impossible. This is you can see down there, this is, the colored bell mix. This could be chocolate, and you can see he's already already starting to split right there. You can see it's double sets of leaves and some, excuse me. And if I spread this, oh yeah, spread it, baby. No, I'm just kidding. You can see a bunch of buds in there, and we're not going to touch them because a lot of people think, oh well, them buds are taking away. This is 6 weeks old. Does it look like it's lacking nutrients? Does it look like it is needing anything? No. These little up curl leaves are actually a good thing because it's actually curling up towards the light. That's actually a good thing. When you see that inside, when you're inside your grow room like that's actually a good thing. But no, this is all nice and compact. Once I get these outside, they'll spread out a little bit, but no, all these leaves and all this is all good. As long as you give your plants the nutrients it needs. If you're just putting in regular soil, regular dirt, or regular soil that has not much nutrients, then yeah, you need to pick them off, or you're not going to grow much more leaves. But if you're giving them Miracle-Gro soil, Miracle-Gro shake and feed, Miracle-Gro water soluble, you don't need to pick them off. Give them the essential nutrients they need, and they will keep up with the peppers, the buds, the leaf growth, the stems, the nodes, everything. So don't pick that stuff off. Don't top your peppers. It'll just set you back a month. Just give them the essential nutrients they need, and you will have 6-foot plants. Now, if you don't want a 6-foot plant and you're growing inside like a grow tent inside, then yeah, and you got time and you got inside lights and you want to grow inside and you got the warmth of a room and all that, then go ahead and top all you want. But if you're growing outside, sorry, loud ass trucks. But if you're growing outside and you want to have a natural, tall, 6-foot plant with plenty of peppers, don't cut your peppers, guys. Just don't do it. Okay, so that's the color bell. It could be a chocolate, green, white, red, yellow, orange, who knows. This is the Big Mama mustard in there. He takes a long time. He takes like up to 200 days. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get any peppers off him, but we're gonna try. We're going to just soup them up with, like I said, Miracle-Gro soil, water soluble, and shake and feed, and we're gonna just give them nutrients, and you never know. We might get some, you might get like last year I got like 3 sets of peppers. I got like in late August, and then September, and then early October. That, I don't think that's gonna be the case, just because that guy got started late. Now if he was like this size, then maybe, but since he's a lot smaller, I might get a set off him by October, but Big Mama mustard's taking a long time, so we'll see. But I'm definitely mixing, even if I don't get any off him, I'm still mixing the Big Mama mustard and the Warthog together. I think that would be a very good combination because they're both blistering hot. And I'm also mixing the Warthog with the UFO pepper. And I'm going to mix the Warthog with the spicy paprika, because I think that would be like a super spicy paprika. I think that'd be really cool. So there's a couple I'm going to mix together here this year. But this one is, this is a California Wanderer. And again, already got a bunch of, spread it baby, spread it. Just kidding. Now we got a bunch of already splitting in a bunch of buds down in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 buds. Once I get this in a planter, 5-gallon planter, we're gonna have a bunch in there. Like I said, this is sweet paprika. And once I get all these outside in the planters, these smaller ones, the Big Mom mustard, that'd be fine to go in a planter, even though it's smaller. I think it can handle the elements. The pepperoncini, I might keep inside as long as this one, as well as this one. Let it give it another week and let it get bigger. But this one is either a Reaper or a Sauvignon Habanero. I don't know. The seeds I got, guys, last year turned out to be a Sauvignon Habanero. I'm not going to name names because I'm not trying to get sued or defamation of character or any of that. So, but basically, it's not a reliable source. And I would love to give you his name, but, you know, again, I'm not getting sued. So, but basically, it just has seeds and King in the name of it. That's all I'm saying. And last year it turned out to be a Sauvignon Habanero, which is fine because I have a buyer for that. Or it could be a Carolina Reaper. So if it's a Reaper, it's a Reaper. It's a Sauvignon Habanero, it's a Sauvignon Habanero. It could have been a rogue seed, maybe that just found its way in. You know, I know sometimes when people are picking seeds, you know, and bagging them up for sale, you know, sometimes, oh, that one dropped, put it in there accidentally. We'll see. But I also bought more seeds off them this year. 3 of my sweet peppers. My yellow monster, my heavyweight, and my sweet sunrise. And I'm hoping they actually turn out to be what they are. Some people reported back, oh, it's a banana pepper. You know, I don't want a banana. I grew that last year. I don't want another banana pepper. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't want it. And this beauty over here, which already is splitting and already has a mother pepper right there in the middle and is already splitting nicely and is splitting again, is my, what I call my, I can't pronounce it, it's Leutscher, Loscher. It's a Hungarian spicy paprika. You can look it up, you know, but no, it's already splitting. It already split down, got the mother pepper, and it's split again. And this guy's already a good, probably 10, 11 inches tall. He was a little leggy to begin with, but I can up pot these guys a little bit, like this one. He's getting a little woody, but I think I can up pot him just another couple inches. But I'm definitely gonna, but they're pretty strong. I mean, you can see there. I'm definitely gonna put some stakes in there, but you know, he's getting woody, but yeah. Those are the plants, guys. These guys are doing wonderful. They're doing really, really good. Drone footage. They're doing good, guys. And these are literally, I'm not shitting you. Go back and look. April 26th is when I planted these guys. And that's roughly 6 weeks from seed to this. And I didn't get them all at the same time. I didn't get all the seeds at the same time. If I got all the seeds at the same time, trust me, they would all be about this size. They would all be like this one and this one and this one. They would all be the same size. They wouldn't be all these, you know, variegated up and down. But for the most part, this is pretty good. So, yeah, it's definitely, and Miracle Grows, you know what you're doing. It's pretty good stuff. So, hang on a second. Well, actually, here we can already show you the tomatoes are doing good. These have only been in, we put these in May 1st, so these have only been in 5 weeks, and they were only this big when we put them in. So again, these guys are now 2 feet tall at least. So again, Miracle Grow. Put some eggshells in there. I'm telling you guys. This is only 5 weeks, and we have another rest of June, all July, all August, all September. These guys are going to be probably 6 foot tall. got, you know, a bunch of flowers in there. And before all you people say, get rid of them suckers, get rid of them suckers. No. You people don't know what you're doing, you know, you don't get rid of your suckers. You're just destroying all these beautiful peppers, you know. And yes, I got these all interweaved in here, and yeah, it might be a little harder to get to the peppers, but it's gonna be a nice stable plant. Let's pause you for a second and go check out the garden. Sorry guys, I know this is a long video, but I have a lot to show you today. But check out the red beets, going nuts. I'm gonna be doing Miracle-Gro every Sunday and Wednesday, twice a week. I know it says once a week, but do we listen? No, we don't listen. As long as it's not hurting it, we are gonna give them as much as they can handle, and it is showing that these are nice, lush, and green. These onions are doing wonderful. You can see, you know, we didn't plant them very deep. They're just barely holding on in there. You know, you don't want these guys, you don't want them real deep down in there. A couple of them got a little deeper than I'd like, but even like this guy, you can already see he's already starting to get a little bulb on him already. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot better luck. Finally got some celery. Finally got celery growing up here. Celery takes a long time, but it took a long time for it to come up. You gotta be patient with celery, and I wasn't, so I planted a lot more, but you know, it is starting to come up, so it's starting to go a little faster now that's growing. But so we'll see how much grows up and how much we get. And of course the bunching onions you can put together because they're called bunching onions, and you can get a bunch of them, green tops and everything. So this box is doing wonderful. We got the yellow monster starting to get some little first true set of leaves on it. Like I said, this yellow monster, this heavyweight, and this sweet sunrise is from that person I told you earlier that it was not too reliable. So I don't know if these three are going to pan out, but we'll see. But they're starting to get their first set of leaves. This is the what is this one? This is the Marconi. I only got one of these. Only one came up, but that's all I need is one. This is the Sweet Sunrise, and I'm just growing them to see which one is the healthiest, and I'm gonna pick the other two. That's the heavyweight. This one's the Baby Bell. This is the ones I dried myself and from the grocery store and just did myself. And then here is a reliable heavyweight. So we know the heavyweight for sure. We have one right there coming up, and I know there's another one that's just starting to sprout, but he hasn't come up yet, but he will. But I know this one for sure is legit heavyweight, so we will definitely get that. But yeah, the other the green California Wonder and the color bells are going to go right here. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all going to be bells. And, you know, the cage and everything are going to hold all these guys up. So, will they be jam-packed in here? Yeah, but they'll hold each other up. I did it last year. They held each other up just nice. A little hard to harvest them, but the sun comes over top. And they get the shade they need. They shade themselves, and they also hold themselves up. So that's really good. So, yeah. They don't need a lot of water, but I'm going to give them some more water today, guys. And, yeah. So, we're going to cut this video down because it's long, and I got to get to watering, and I got to get to planting some of the oregano, catnip, and parsley. Here, I might as well show you the herbage while we're over here. Like I said, this baby was just a tiny little guy when we got him. Little 3-incher. Get a Miracle-Gro, and he is just going nuts. As long as he don't bolt, you know, he is just going crazy. So we're going to put the other 3 right there. I'm not going to put them because what happens is the rain comes off here and splashes, so I'll probably put them out a little farther just until they actually start growing, because I don't want all the rain to actually, you know, come down and bring all the seeds to the surface. But we'll figure it all out. So, but that's the garden. We're doing good. We're doing great. It's a great grow year. I think everything's going to turn out wonderful this year. You know, I have a lot of wonderful peppers. I'm going to send a lot of wonderful peppers to my Hungarian family, my hot peppers to my uncle, and a lot of my other family. And so I guess that's it, guys. I'm Jesse from Jesse Co Peppers. Be nice to each other, be kind to each other, and do what you want to do with your life. Be kind, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, y'all. I'm Jesse from Jesse Co Peppers. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.